Hello everyone, and today we're going to be going over the MyColor feature in your Mustang. Now this feature is actually pretty badass. It lets you customize the color of your gauges within your car. So the way you can adjust MyColor is you hit the left arrow on your steering wheel, go down to settings. We're going to hit the up arrow just so we can get to the bottom of it. All right, hit OK. And then we're going to scroll down to MyColor. And then we have a few different options here. We have the gauge color. And the typical default setting is ice blue, but you could change it to white, green, purple, whichever the standard colors you prefer. For now, let's go ahead and leave it on purple just for now. So the gauge color is your gauge's tachometer and your speedometer. So we're going to hit the back button, go to halo, and then you can pick your halo color as long as your halo light is checked. And then again, ice blue is your typical default value. And then you can scroll down to purple, blue, orange, and halo is that actual circle or the halo around your gauges, which is pretty cool. And I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and leave that to green. And then we're going to hit the left arrow, left again, and then we have the ambient light. Ambient light's pretty cool. So make sure your ambient light is checked. And now for mine, I left it on low since it's the default value, but I'll tell you what, just for the video, let's make it on high so you can see it. So the ambient light controls your door latch. It controls the lighting at your feet. Let me see if I can move the camera down real quick. So it controls the lighting at your feet, and I have both of them down here. And it also controls your lighting in your cup holder, which is actually pretty cool. So for this one, we're going to leave it on high just so hopefully the video can see it. So we'll leave it on high. I'll tell you what, there we go. And for color, I'll tell you what, for this one, let's go ahead and make it, we need something bright. There we go, orange. So if we look to our left, we could see the handle is orange. And let's see if I could show you the rest of it. So take this off the mount, go down here at the pedals, orange. I like this one the most. Cup holder is orange, that's pretty cool. And let's see if we can focus it. There we go. And obviously down at the passenger side as well, and the passenger handle as well, or the passenger door handle. All right, so I'm gonna leave that on orange just for now. So that's how you control the lighting within your car. Now that we have one extra feature called MyColor, the actual set MyColor. So we're gonna click on that, go to set MyColor, and they have three different values. They have RGB, which is red, green, blue. These are your red, green, blue values. And these cycle up to 1 to 5, and that's on each one of these. So there is a chart that correlates to those numbers, and went ahead and provided one right here. So this chart is something that was put together very easily, is very easy to decipher, and you can go ahead and pick the color you want if you want custom colors for your My Lighting. So for this one, we'll go ahead and try it out. I'll tell you what, let's pick a color. Let's go ahead and pick, I don't know, let's go ahead and pick yellow, which is 551. All right, so I'll tell you what, since you already know how to use the up and down arrows, let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. So let me go ahead and type in 5, 5, and then 1 is already in there, and then we're gonna hit the OK button to save, and that's the MyColor that's saved in MyColor number 1, so it's gonna be a yellow. So we'll go back to gauge color, and we're gonna scroll down to MyColor number 1, and it should turn the gauges yellow. And we'll do the same thing for the halo. We'll do them all. So we'll say, go scroll all the way down to MyColor, and we'll go to the ambient light as well, and that is still on high, yep. And then we'll go down to MyColor. So now we have MyColor for the halos, we have the MyColor for the gauges, and we should have, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, and we have the MyColor for the handles and the ambient lights at the feet as well. And again, please apologize for the poor lighting in here. It's not pitch black in here yet. That looks pretty good. All right, so here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and leave all those on the MyColor setting so you can go into, let's go back, and let's go to set MyColor. So now here's the cool part. Even if you don't have the chart, you can start playing around with these numbers, and the colors will change as you're changing the numbers. So right now it's 1111, which is labeled as black. That's why you have a really black lighting. But if you do 555, it's going to show more of a light lighting. And there you go, 555. Now, since this car is blue, I actually prefer a really dark blue. So for this one, I like the colors 115. And 115 is going to be a very dark blue. And again, all you have to do is use this chart for whatever you color want, and there's different types of shades. So if you want purple, red, we have a little bit of an orange, a lighter orange. Now the colors on my chart seem a little bit faded just because my printer sucks. So when you go ahead and print this out, hopefully you have an inkjet, not a toner jet like I have. Anywho, I want 115 for all my lighting, so I hit OK. Go back. Tell you what, let me go ahead and zoom out a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and go back again, and then we'll go to gauges. And there you go. So now all the lighting in the vehicle, which is the gauges, the door handles, the cup holders, as well as the lighting at your feet, are now all blue. And the only thing that doesn't change in the vehicle is the lights where your instruments are for your AC, your radio, as well as your door locks and your windows. And unfortunately, as well as your steering wheel. So all the lighting on those items are going to be more of a soft white or an ice blue color. So if you're curious where the MyColor numbers come from, the Mustang has 1 through 5. So this one we made an Excel spreadsheet going all the way to 111 all the way down to 555. Now, on the red, green, blue scale, we're going to pull up paint real quick. And we have the edit my colors. So if you put in 111 right here, it's going to be black. Unfortunately, if you put a 2 in the blue, it's still black. So figuring it out, the 111 is actually a multiples of 50. So for example, 1 times 50 equals 50. And then another 1 is 50 and so on. So if you have a 2 there, it's 100. 50, 50, 100. So I'll tell you what, let's try that number real quick. Let's do 50, 50, and then 100. And now you have a kind of a purplish blue there and a purplish blue. Same thing down here. Let's do this teal one real quick. So we have a 50, 250, and then another 250. Should give us a nice light teal. And there you go, a light teal. And once we did every single one of these numbers, we went ahead and made a nice little chart, and then went ahead and adjust the colors to the actual numbers, so it made it a little easier to spot. And that's how we came up with the MyColor chart. So the Mustang MyColor does use the red, green, blue values, but it's multiples of 50. That's the only difference, and that's how they came up with the chart. And if you like, I'm also going to put this chart in the comments below, so that way you can print it out and use it at your discretion. And it's pretty much that simple to use the MyColor feature. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe.